Good morning, good people. I just finished my walk. Feel it got the blood running through my veins and all the way from my head to my feet. And I'm ready for the day. Ready? Are you ready for the day? Here's the question of the day. I was thinking throughout the whole week, Sunday, the preacher was talking about mastery, intention, but even before that, I was thinking when I got back, I'm going to talk about intention and focus, and that's going to be the message for this week. He talked about it, and then when we had our family meeting on Sunday, that came up. I just talked about it, and yesterday I was talking about it with myself. What are we going to focus on? What's going to be our intention for this week? And this is going to start this week off. We're going to start off strong. So, question of the day. What seed are you planting? What seed are you planting? So let's get into this. So to master something, it's going to take time, it's going to take focus, it's going to take intention, it's going to take action. And that's to master it. Though there's supposed to be 10,000 hours that you put into something before you can really do it subconsciously. If I wanted to paint something, I could paint it with 10,000 hours under my belt. I can paint it without any problem, supposedly. That's when you're master of something. It's going to come out the way I want it to, because subconsciously I could do it without even thinking about it, supposedly. But to get that, let's think of a tree or an apple tree. To get that whole apple tree, it starts off as a seed, and that seed has the potential to become a whole orchard. Okay, which is a bunch of apple trees. Now, that seed is to anything, whatever we're going to try to, build an orchard off of. That seed is going to be coming from focused intention. And whenever you intend to do something, just remember that disruption follows intention. Okay, so whatever you declare, I'm going to do this right here, right now, is probably going to be disrupted. Disruption is going to follow it. As soon as you think of it and you declare it, it's going to be tested. So when we get into this week and start to do what we are called to do, and that's pretty much what I kind of wrote this down. Your mission is to master your message. Okay? And that's what we're going to be working on. Mastering our message. And it's really going to start to come from focused intention. That's the seed that we're planting. So what are you working towards? What are you what's your seed? Okay? And whatever that is, start to focus that intention towards that whole thing. I was riding in Paris. I'm like, well, look at all these buildings, and this is nice. This is, it's a lot of history and things. And when you're right up on it, it's like, man, this is a pretty big building. But Paris, just like Paris and London and Tokyo is big too. When you standing in the middle of the street, it's like, man, it's very big. But when you get to a high point, when you start to climb the ladder, or you start to change your perspective of the whole city, you see how massive and how far it goes. It goes as far, this building's as far as the eye can see, and it's still part of the same city. Even Atlanta, you can't see from one side to the other. If I stood on the top of my town that I'm in now, as far as buildings go, yeah, I could probably see from one side to the other. But up on a hill in Paris, oh my goodness, you can't even see. You only can see one side of the bank, and the other side is not even. There's buildings and things in the way. You can't even see that. And our whole message, our whole things that we're building upon, that makes us who we are, it's like that. It's so far, so vast, the things that we can accomplish, we can't really get to it. We don't get to see it with just the naked eye, just being in the middle of it. We're going to have to raise up. We're going to have to raise our standards. We're going to have to raise our abilities, our skill sets. And at the top of that, at the top of the mountain, you can see far out. And I have a lot of reach. I have a lot of influence. And it all starts from that seed. So it won't take up too much time. But this is what we're getting into. Ready?